There we go. Let's go. Let's go. It's go. So, oh my god. I don't know why my because my audio for the game and stuff is fine, but for some reason my mic just decided to go back to being like set to default, which means it's not set to anything. So, yeah. That's alright, we're here. Sorry for that. Yeah, smooth jazz sounds. So today we are going to be playing. I was like adjusting my mic and everything because I was looking at the audio levels and I was like, is that my mic? It's awfully low. It's actually the game level. Is the game too loud? The music too loud? Roughly the same level as your mic. Sometimes really? Okay. If I were to tell you that on the levels, it looks like it's half my voice. Would you believe me that OBS is deceiving me by telling me that the BGM is like half of what my vocal volume is? OBS. This is why streamers have so much trouble like audio balancing, because like OBS just straight up lies. Okay, now the BGM is about half. Okay, that was about 8%. Okay. Okay, we're gonna stay here. I think this looks about good. Okay. So, in my view, it looks on average it's like 2/3, barely. Now I'm deaf. Wait, okay. I think it should be fine. Hello. Yes, it's Root Trees time. So I've been recommended this game quite heavily. It's called The Root Trees Are Dead. It is a genealogical mystery set in the 1998. I don't know why I put the in front of it because it's not like the 1990s. It's set in 1998. This title is a spoiler. I know, the title itself is a spoiler. So apparently the Root Trees are dead. What happened? The plane crashed last night near Pittsburgh. The only passengers were Carl Roottree, his wife Brenda, and their 3 daughters, known as the Roottrees. Wait, a plane crash and they were the only ones? How was it a private jet? Carl Roottree was the president of the Roottree Candy Company, and it's not clear who will succeed him. So far, local police are not sure what caused the crash. She tried not dying. That's crazy. They are calling it one of the most deadly plane crashes in Pennsylvania. Apparently, we're set in Pennsylvania, which I could have guessed. I could have just gathered from here to Butler, Pennsylvania. Sunday, December 6, 1998. Trusted for over 100 years. All passengers and crew perished. Okay. Pittsburgh is generally known for pleasant flying conditions, is it? And the weather was not atypical for this time of year. We do not know much at this time, but our sources tell us that the local authorities do not suspect terrorism. The crash did not cause any local property damage, and fortunately, nobody outside the plane was hurt. Funeral plans have not been announced yet, but you can be sure that the Butler County Times will cover to the best of our abilities. Pennsylvania is real? Apparently. Oh, what's this? Oh, there's a new game plus, which chat is kind of covering. How dare you? Jeez, chat, what the? What the hell? Actually, I don't know where would be the best place to put you, so we'll put you here. We'll keep you here for now. But, yeah, I have to figure out that they're dead again. Exactly. It isn't a new game plus, it's basically a second game. What the? Okay, apparently it's like a second game. We'll see. So we'll start with this. We'll do the first save file like a normie. Oh my god, a loading bar. You don't see those anymore. December 6th, 1998.
The plane that crashed last night just outside of Pittsburgh is now known to have been the private jet of the Roottree Corporation.
So
Local
what's a private
aviation
jet?
authorities have speculated, based on the pilot's final communication, that the winter storm and heavy winds played a significant role in the crash. On board were multiple family members, including corporate president Carl Roottree and his daughters, the Roottree sisters, best known for their fashion lines and modeling careers.
I love how unsynced
There
it
were no
is.
survivors. Again, for those of you just joining us, the Roottrees are dead.
Wow, thank you. Thank you, Dabs. I'm pretty sure that's Deb. Oh,
I know it's late, but I'm guessing you've seen the news. In addition to dealing with the grief, the Roottree Company's lawyers are scrambling. Everything's about to change. Anyone proven to be a blood relative is about to get much richer. I'm here to ensure everyone is accounted for.
wow. I don't have to read. I don't have to read the dialogue. This is amazing. Well, I'm sure I will after like I get into the nitty-gritty of like researching and stuff, but
I've heard you're an expert at sorting out complicated family trees. A genealogy genie, as it were.
I'm a genealogy genie.
I'm going to give you a quick test. Pass, and I can promise you the job of a lifetime.
Pass. Complete the family tree of the Roottree sisters. Siblings are in birth order. Okay. Sleuthing time! Okay, well, examine my evidence. The person who hired you gave you this photo with a note attached. This was taken during the shoot for the Roottree Sisters Got Milk ad. Oh, Got Milk. I've tracked down a test photo from before they painted the fake mustaches on, which I thought would be more appropriate considering the circumstances. The ad's copy reads, "You might recognize our faces from the magazine you're reading, or you might recognize our name from the candy bar you're eating. Being a Roottree is a full-time job, but so is growing up. That's why the calcium found in milk is so important. Plus, you can't make chocolate without it." Oh god. You guys remember the Got Milk? Alright, so what do we know? What do we gather from the photo? If we were to go by height order, it would be like oldest, middle, youngest. But being a part of a sibling, sister sibling, we know that's never true. And this list of names. This list was provided to you by the mysterious person who showed up at the door. You'll need to fill in the family tree. Eloise, Gwyneth, Anderson. Well, there should be the Roottree. Ah, yes. All of the... Wow, there's a lot. Roottree Candy! They've named them Candy! Of course. Okay. So we went through the evidence, searched the internet for clues. Welcome.txt! Welcome to the Information Highway! Thanks for purchasing a new Cashew PC. Your PC is with a 56K modem, which is fast enough to access any site on the World Wide Web, even those with high-resolution images. Excuse me. If you find anything interesting, be sure to print it out with your included high-end color laser printer. Wow, it's included. Or burn a music CD to listen to later. If you want to revisit the search result, be sure to use Netscape, Explorer's new history feature. Happy surfing, and remember, Cashew PCs are delicious. The asterisk. Oh, wow. Yeah, this is over. Oh my god, look at this. There are no documents printing right now. You have no notifications right now? Wait, okay. Can I tell you a really funny story? So you know how like when you're in an office and like people print out like documents to print out? It says like something job, right? One time, due to the particularities of how names were abbreviated throughout the company, one person's printout would be abbreviated to blowjob. I cracked it every single time. Anyways, internet. Yeah, nice. Connected! Oh my god. The dial-up noise. Oh, wait. Oh! Okay. So, what the? Pro tip! You can create notes quickly by highlighting your text with your mouse. Wow. And then there's history. Who are the root trees? This is in the trailer, and you search. Whoa. There are a lot of obituaries that focus on the Root Tree sisters' modeling careers. You'll also come across the unofficial Root Tree fan site seemingly curated by a teenager. It's neon pink with purple text and hard to read until you highlight the words. The young webmaster writes, Rania is the most famous because she's the oldest and got married to TMS, but Riley is a smart one. Rosé is a middle child like me. Oh. Okay. Highlight. Nice. The sisters. Save notes. Okay. Oh, okay. You might think they are just rich because they are models, but their dad is also the president of the candy company, and their mom, Brenda, is a fashion designer. They do the modeling for her brand, Root. Wait, isn't Root of actual fashion brands? No, it's Roots. I eat Root candy all the time. My favorite are maple crisps, and try to dress in plaid Root clothes like Riley does in most of her posters. Oh wait, oh my god. Oh, these are all pretty important notes. Okay. In most of the posters, someday I want to get my ears pierced like Rosette. Rose? Rose? I'm just gonna call it Rose. Yeah, Joko, we're puzzling! The website's author continues to talk about her own life and what she likes about Root fashion lines, but none of it's relevant. Okay, well, for now, let's go here. And we do have a name for this. Wait, okay. So, Root Tree. Rihanna is the eldest, and the youngest is Riley. And then the middle one is the Rose. Wait, where is she? Oh my god, it's a typo. Wait, no. Interesting. They always ignore the middle child? That's crazy. Yeah. Okay. What? Wait, what does it say? You don't have any portraits available to add to... You get... Oh, okay. So we go to your evidence, and then we click on the faces. There we go. Okay, so... There's a wedding ring. She's the married one. I told you, you can't guess on height because she's the shortest, but she seems like she's the one that's married. Okay. So, Ryan, God, these names. She seems to be the married one, and Plaid is Riley, right? Riley does, yeah. Try to dress in plaid like Riley does, and was, but Rose, wait, there we go. This one. Okay, so the one with the plaid is the tallest, and then middle child, whose name is unknown. Because imagine she was like, I got named Candy, so I just renamed myself to something starting with an R like all of my other sisters, because what the fuck? Like, excuse me? Okay. Let's check Rose Root Tree. It's not popular as her older sister, but still well known. Most of the time, they're lumped together. As unfortunate the result for don't lead to anything different than. Oh, interesting. Huh. For example, clothing company root. Oops. Oh, typo. Oh my god, I can't even handle typos. Wait, clothing company. The clothing company. What? The clothing company root. Period. Nope. Okay. Root. Oh, period is part of the name. Okay. We just had to type it. We just had to search up just this part. It's a clothing company. They make clothes for their for children from toddlers to teenagers. Although their website is down, likely due to increased web traffic, you find countless retail sites attempting to advertise their clothes towards the target audience. One of them has to say this. Used by the Rootree sisters looking hella fly on catalogs, magazines, and posters. Now you too can be like Riley Rose or Raina. It could also come across a website for collector clothing catalogs. Apparently Root has released 2 catalogs per year every year since 1984, and Raina appeared on almost all of them. There is only one that the webmaster considers a collector's item enough to mention. It seems that Brenda Rootree, the Rootree sisters' mother and Root's head designer, appeared on one cover holding her daughter Rose in 1985. The site says this was the only time her daughter was ever listed with her birth name. Aha! Carly Rootree! Yeah, I should probably highlight this. Yes. How many root trees are there? Quite a few from the looks of it. Like, so we know oh, Brenda isn't listed here. The mother? They ignored her that much that they changed her name? Yeah. Crazy. I mean, for now, what we can assume is that they're all models, right? For now. Oh. These 3 entries are correct and have been locked. Oh, this is like a golden idol. You've also locked the following optional entries. None. Booyah! Wait, I know the spells!
Sorry to test you, but I had to be sure you could use the internet. Some folks refuse to get with the times. Safe to say, you're hired. The reward for untangling the family tree is substantial. Life-changing, even. But here's the catch. The root trees go way, way back. The family tree's a bit daunting. Most people freak out the first time they see the whole thing. But I'm sure you'll be fine. The man who started it was particular about whom he considered family. For your purposes, you only need his direct blood relatives. Anyone related only by marriage is optional, but filling them in can lead to useful discoveries. Lastly, you now have access to some unique websites, plus a list of notable root trees. Notable people are easy to find via your search engine, and marked with stars on the family tree.
Oh, nice.
I'm off for now. Carl Roottree had a lot in his office. I'll look for anything useful. I'll return once you identify 6 more blood relatives.
Oh, she's gonna know immediately when I...
Sorry, one last thing. This might sound odd, but if anyone else claiming to represent the Roottrees reaches out, I'd appreciate you not mentioning I was here. Thank you, and good luck.
Suspicious! Yeah, now I need to find a living relationships for inheritance. Okay, so we know Brenda is one of the root trees. but we don't know if she is the root tree or the spouse. But we do know that some notable root trees: the Root Tree sisters, Carl Root Tree, Elias and Gwyneth Root Tree, Gwyneth Root Tree. Wait, Gwen Root Tree and Gwyneth Root Tree, Red Root Tree, Jim Root Tree, Lord Root Tree, Miracle Jr. Easy to find online. Cool. What's this 35? Intuition. You've been in this line of work for a long time, so long in fact, you've developed a sixth sense for how useful your evidence can be. The numbers of the butterfly glass refer to how many clues are connected to a specific piece of evidence. Oh! The notables list sets off alarm bells, a list of famous people that you can find via search engine. It's pretty rare to get something that useful. Let's take advantage of it. As you progress, these numbers will change whenever you find more evidence to lock in the new family members. New discoveries will be added to the list, and old evidence will become less useful. Trust your intuition. If a piece of evidence seems too good to be true, take a closer look at the people or the phrases it mentions. Often, the most satisfying revelations come from retracting a path you thought was fully explored, armed with new perspective. Sometimes the reason certain evidence was such high value is because it can lead to finding more evidence. You may be missing a huge piece of the puzzle. Welcome, welcome! I should finally play this. Yeah, are they Italians? This is my these are my brothers, Eddie, Little Eddie, Big Eddie, Eddie, and Edward. Maybe Gwyneth and Gwen. Okay. Root Tree 5 pieces. So, cool chocolate, so strawberry, power plum, bad blue raspberry, awesome apple. There's 5 flavors because the original inventor had 5 kids. Maybe that's why the kids still love him. Radical new flavor because it's no longer in the 1920s. What even is an elderberry anyway? What the fuck? 1920s! This was made after World War I, or like right at the end. Okay, so he had 5 kids. Yes. So the original inventor, Elias and Gwyneth Root Tree. We could start by looking at them or Carl Root Tree. Let's look up Carl Root Tree. And their daughters, the Root Tree sisters. He was the president of the Root Tree Candy Company as well as the clothing company Root, which he co-founded with his wife. There's a short press release that the Root Tree Company released today to news organizations. It was with a heavy heart that we mourn the loss of Carl, Brenda, the Root Tree sisters, and the other employees that perished in the terrible tragedy. The entire Root Tree family is in shock and requesting privacy at this time. As head of our company, Carl was an incredible man and an unmatched leader. Filling his absence will be difficult and may take considerable time. In the interim, we hope that you will join us in looking back fondly on Carl and his family triumphs and accomplishments. Seems relevant to your sir. Look, like his great-grandfather before him, Carl earned the highly prestigious Watchman of the Year title. Business Watch. It's a magazine focused on companies, CEOs, and economy. They been around for over 100 years in one form or the other. Okay. For an award to prominent businessman who has furthered the field. They call this Watchman of the Year. So it's not like a watch. 2 Root Trees have been featured as Watchman of the Year. Elias Root Tree and Carl Root Tree. Does not host any online archive sites you could... Okay. So... if his great-grandfather, he is the direct Root Tree guy, so this would be... Oops, I don't have... Mr. Carl! And then that will lead to Elias. Yes, Elias. So, yeah. Father, grandfather, great-grandfather. Gwyneth. Okay. I was like, I'm sure we have to figure out which Gwyneth because we need to know the maiden name. And that means Brenda is also set with a maiden name. Brenda White. Gotcha. Interbig. I mean, there's no weird interbreeding, okay? Oh, okay, okay. These are split. Okay. I was a little concerned right here. Maybe right here. What is this? Oh, guardian adoption or otherwise. Interesting. Okay. This person went through a few. Oh, is my catalog? Oh, thank you. I will just change it on. Roof trees. Whoops. We're traveling back to the good old times of 89, no, 98. Yeah, 98. Thank you. Oh, the interesting bit. I see. I was like, I thought you meant like interbred, and I was like, oh. Wait, what's this red tape around this place? Split up. Oh. Okay. Top secret! You can open this envelope after where the whole family tree has been filled in. It has 2 names that must be typed in manually. The clues are obscure, have been initially hidden in the past, and may even require some leaps in logic. Try to keep an eye out for any inconsistencies. Ooh. Every time you get 3 additional blood relatives in family tree completely correct, they will be locked. Oh, like Oberdin. It's like they kind of give you like a little bing every time you do like 3. So, all right, we haven't looked at this. I love that. The richest is in the credit cash. Next, see the shadowy figure. After a quick test, the figure gave you access to some resources. This included a list of notable riches. Yes, they said they were returned in time to take time it took to fill out 6 more blood relatives. Gotcha. So I do need to find whatchamacallit, like photos as well, which I don't think I've found yet. So let's go back to public periodicals. Oh, business. Carl. Wait, actually. Root tree. Elias root tree. Ahahaha. Wait, where does it get printed? Does it automatically? Yes, it does. Oh, look at that. Definitely a rich man. Oh, definitely a rich gentleman. So we can at least put this guy here and Elias as this one. And then occupation. What? CEO. Like that. Wait. I could have bonus photos! That reminds me of someone. Huh. Okay, wait. Okay. Can't find any other information that might relate to, root tree candy company. We should look up the big red flags first. Ah, Starfire! Thank you so much for. Oh, it's out of order. Okay. Oh, Final Uploadman, thank you so much for the 5 gifted membership. Thank you. Congrats on those who received it. And thank you so much for gifting Starfire tier 1 subscription on Twitch. Thank you. It's like I want to play but also want to watch the ever evolving problem of mystery games. I know, that's why like a lot of people don't stream mystery games, because like it's kind of counteractive to like people wanting to watch it, but like people actually wanting to play themselves. So that's why a lot of people don't like tend to lean towards mystery games, because they just don't do well in terms of numbers. But I'm like, well, fuck it, I don't care, I want to play. Yeah, you can just play yourself and then watch the stream. True. All right. Mixed in with recent news of the pit, there are a lot of results. Extremely popular candy, so probably the maple thing. Their official website is unstable due to traffic. However, you find a direct link to the history section that manages to work momentarily. The Root Tree Candy Company was founded by Elias Root Tree shortly after his married his wife Gwyneth, whose family owned a small farm called the Anderson Maple Farm. It's Gwyneth Anderson. Okay. Anyways, back to this. For reasons that aren't explained on the page, it has no CEO and no stockholders. Instead, it's run by a president, with input and votes from extended family. The site does not mention that every president has been the direct descendant of Elias and Gwyneth, including Carl Ritchie, who, despite his death, is listed as the current president. So he's president, not CEO. Because, like, in another article, they said CEO, right? Okay. The product that put them on the map were the 5 pieces maple candies with 5 different flavors that are dipped in crispy, crackly candy coating. Since then, they have branched out to countless other products, all which incorporate maple in some way. Their sister company, simply titled Root Dot, specializes in children's clothing. The primary models for Root Dot are the Root Tree sisters. I could have sworn. Oh, okay. For now, we'll just put the 5th. And then... first president. To be like this. Okay. So... oh, there's so much to read. Okay, there's so much. Okay. The 5 pieces... yeah, no CEO. Okay. And we can do this and just search. Oh! You'll find some information. You'll find some information on the website for the first Anderson Maple Farm. There are a few pictures, including the famous picture of Elias and Gwyneth. That photo was added to your... oh, wait. Whoa! Whoa! Look at that! We have photos of... okay, should we... okay, well, which one should we add as, like, the main photo? These are 2. Should we add the young dapper one? I think so. To be especially the one that he's in the photo with his the top hat one for sure. But then his wife is like, you know, gonna look a little bit like a trophy wife. They were the same age. But I guess so. Okay. Before marrying Elias, Gwyneth Ritchie was Gwyneth Anderson. She had no brothers, so as the eldest sister, she was to inherit the Anderson Maple Farm, so long as she married. Before Elias took over, the farm produced only syrup. It was supposedly Elias's idea to create candy instead. Their success was not immediate until they decided to combine the maple with other flavors. Okay, though the Ritchie family expanded well beyond their original farm. Preserved as tourist attraction, according to them, there are still daily demonstrations and educational tours to show off many of their turn-of-the-century appliances that Gwyneth would have used as a housewife in the early 1900s. Oh, that sounds fun. Okay. I think we need to look up this because it is coming up quite a bit. From marketing materials and various candy histories, you learn that 5 pieces are iconic. Yeah. 5 pieces are made small and have been since the late 20s and have been pressed into the shape of maple leaf, although they usually have one flavor that looks more like a berry. Huh. As tastes have changed over the years, so have the 5 flavors, but the shape and combination with maples have remained consistent. history of printing advertising website that claims to have a 5 pieces advertisement scanned from a book called The Sweet History Candy Volume 2. Wait. Oh, do I need to, for this one, do I need to put, wait, hold on. Do I need to type in this? No. Mr. Wait. Because I would have thought it's... Periodical and keywords are both required fields. Okay, I'll have to mark it. By Charles Lee. Okay, unfortunately, when you click through the website, it seems to have all of their image links are broken. Okay, we'll have to look up that somehow, probably. What is a periodical? Beats me. Charles Lee. You know what? Let's just search. Okay, he's unimportant. Oh yeah, this So Strawberry is the only one that's like strawberry shaped. That is interesting. Does it come up? Nope. Okay. Stumble across the auction for the black and blue dress that's a Brenda White original. Oh my god, it's a black and blue dress. But is it white and gold instead? Anyways, the auction describes it as a vintage dress from before Brenda became Brenda Ritchie and started designing clothes for Ritchie. The white and gold dress itself doesn't seem relevant to your search. Oh, that's crazy. Wow. That's a neat little tidbit. Okay. So we house. Oh, that is an occupation. Oh. I was like, is housewife an occupation? Nice. You also unlocked the following optional entry, Brenda White. Booyah! Oh, can we add? Yes, there we go. There we go. Nice. And then we have the optional Brenda White. There's no photos of her. Apparently there's going to be more photos of Carl Ritchie. I do want to put this thing down too. Got married to TMS. A common abbreviation for the early 90s teen heartthrob Tommy Mark Sheridan. Oh. Thomas Sheridan. His first credited role as Thomas Sheridan was a soap opera called The Time Marches Onwards. He skyrocketed popularity after starring in the role on sitcom Brother Trouble. Since end of Brother Trouble, he has been on the cover of the tabloids for his supposed drug use and more recently his relationship with Rahina Ritchie. After a short engagement, they married in 1997 when she was only 19 and he was 23. Holy shit, that's young. Jeez. Brother Trouble. Whoa. Okay, there's like, okay. The show has strong ratings, the entirety of season was skyrocketed both. Okay. Dustin Christopher Baker and to Insta-stardom mostly among the teenager girl demographic due to significant drop-off in ratings. Wow. It's crazy. Okay. Wait, you know, is he important? DCB by his teenage fans. Since leaving Brothership, he has appeared in a few straight-to-VHS movies that adapt classic literature to family audience with minor success. He doesn't seem to be associated with the Ruchis. Okay. Unimportant. So, we got Carl Roottree. Let's try... Oh, we got Elias and Gwyneth Roottree. Let's try Gwen Roottree. Hello, hello, welcome in, welcome in. Oh, website about old films that are not yet available on VHS. The site is not very well organized and the search is broken, but you can continue to interview. Gwyneth Roottree is a somewhat well-known actress who was active in the 1950s. She often appeared in tabloids, especially around the time of her highly publicized divorce. Her biggest role was the minor hit movies Guys Like Us. She left Hollywood after the flop of Christmas Mission. Okay, so she has a divorce, which we see that in the family tree is a few divorces, not too many. What is a VHS? So VHS is one of those things where you stick your thumb in the hole to rewind. It has a little tape in the inside, and that's where you see all the pecan child. Yeah, what are VHS used for? Or you stick your what in the where? It was a physical media. It was okay before there were before there were Blu-rays, before there were DVDs, before there were CDs, and then before there were floppy disks. There was a VHS for your physical media, okay? And these were things where you had like movies or like TV shows recorded onto them, and you just put it in your VHS deck reader. I'm like, I don't even know what they're called anymore. And then it plays the show on the TV. Wow. Yeah, it was like a brick that you shoved into another brick, and then it showed a moving graphics on a different brick. Oh yeah, the VCR machine. It's been a while. It's been like, what, 30 years? Yeah, you also had to rewind it. So whenever you watched whatever was on that VHS tape, and you didn't rewind it, and you gave it to the next person for them to watch, or your future self to watch again, because you rewatch stuff. You rewatch the stuff when you were when you didn't have access to unlimited media, right? You were a dick if you didn't rewind it. Yeah, please be kind and rewind. Exactly. So you had to manually press the rewind button and rewind it. What do you mean no chapters? DVD rewind. Yeah, there were like dedicated like VHS tape rewinders, so that you could pop in your next VHS and rewind the VHS that you watched on a different machine, so that you could still keep watching. I remember early DVDs having no sync function. Oh my god, DVDs! I kind of skipped the DVDs era. I went straight to internet. Her biggest role was mine. Okay, after the flop Christmas Mission, there was a widely circulated picture of Gwen from behind the scenes on one of her movies, which you've added to evidence. Did you know trivia? Gwen was the granddaughter of Elias Roottree, the founder of Roottree Candy. She shouldn't have been named Roottree, but her father took her mother's famous name, which was quite rare in those days. Oh, okay. So Gwen is a true. Oh my gosh, she's a babe. Hottie McThottie. Okay. So there's two places where the divorce happens, right? This or this. Wow, mama, whoa. Whoa. So she could be either this one or this one. Yeah, she's beautiful. You have seen multiple websites about old films. Damn. This game has waifus. It's crazy. Okay. Let's. As a warrior, when they had a role as a soldier's wife who you'll find out. The movie was marketed as an incredible true story, but no records of the events happening has ever been. That sounds about right. It's a 1953 film in which two secretaries cut their hair short and pose as businessmen to get ahead in life until one of them falls in love with their client, and hilarity ensues, starring Gwen Rutry, Leslie Florence, and Harrison Lane. The title is a play on words. It can be read that the two women are men similar to the other men, or that the men are fond of them. Amazing. Let's see. I wonder if like one of them is like okay. But Harrison Lane seems to be dead end. Married his high school sweetheart after they reunited at a movie premiere. Oh, that's cute. Okay. But I do like seeing like how they do have information about everything, even if it's not relevant. Potentially, you know. Harrison Lane was a television actor with a major role in Guys Like Us and some other films. His largest role before Guys Like Us was a villain in the first season of Western Frontiers. Due to a popularity of Guys Like Us, the studio brought Lane back to play the villain's twin brother, this time playing as a hero instead of joining the protagonist. You'll hate it later? Probably. Like, what if I don't look up Leslie Florence, you know? Okay, not much relevant information. She does not have any digital credit on site. Oh my gosh, she doesn't have that much. Okay. Going divorce. Gwen Rutry divorce. You come across mention of marriage to Wild Bill Williams before the birth of their second child. Leading man in the non-notable movies, and he appeared in the adventure movie called Fortune Favors the Grave, which has yet to be released for home audiences. Okay. He is known for his good looks and off-screen romances, specifically with blondes. He was married 4 different times to 4 different actresses. There's a famous Hollywood rumor that he even approached Marilyn Monroe at a party and that she was already aware of his reputation. Wild Bill grew up in Paris, France. He returned there often. That's such a stereotype, man. The flirtatious Parisian. Okay, but good to know. So before the birth of her second child. So she had. Wait. How does this work? Oh, this thing. This is her. This is she. Because then she divorced with the Bill. Wild Bill Williams. I figured he wouldn't use his real name as his stage name, but Wild Bill. Maybe we'll look up Fortune Favors the Grave and it might. Okay, he was oh nope, it's also the same. Okay, we'll put a pin on this. But we do know that this is gonna be Wild Bill. Okay, we'll just put that. French, ooh la la. French detective. What the? A French Wild Bill? Oh mon dieu. So they do have kids. You know, Gwen Roottree daughter? Son? Nope. Okay. It wouldn't be that easy. I figured. Okay. So she definitely has 2 kids, and one of them... okay. We'll put a pin on that one. Oh, and this is unknown female and unknown male. Because she is a Roottree because of her mother. This is people giggle. It's just her pain through. Gotta hydrate. Okay. Mary, thank you so much for the gold stacks or the gold bits. Thank you. I Final Ultimate, thank you so much for the gold bits. Thank you. Oops. Alright, so red Roottree. Let's look up red Roottree. Wow. Aloysius Herring Roottree, aka Red, was an appointed judge and politician who earned his nickname ironically because he was the ambassador to Ireland for only about 6 days. I'm just gonna put this highlight because wow, amazing. He served what some people contend is the shortest term in history. A few days after he was appointed, he was heard disparaging his position and the Irish people. He then tried to run for state senate. He claimed to be related to the Roottree Candy Company in a newspaper ad, but it came out that the last name was merely a coincidence and he was defeated in a landslide. Oh, a red herring, guys! He is a red herring! Oh my, wow, that's crazy. Let's see us herring. I wish I could see like a I wish they had like an image of him. That's so funny. Okay, well, I'm sure there's more to. Oh, they put fucking red. Amazing. Jim Roottree. Yeah, literal red herring. James Roottree is a singer who sings in the duo Jim and Diamond with his Diamond LaRue. Wait, did I just say his Diamond? His wife, Diamond LaRue. The duo, according to many sources you find, is considered the one-hit wonder due to the disco song Rolling Down to the City. It's now in your evidence folder. Though James writes the majority of songs, plays the guitar, and often sings, Diamond is considered by fans to be the band's lead singer. The band never had another hit, but has its fans, who refer to themselves as Diamond's Dazzlers. The rest of their music is more folksy and acoustic than the one song they were known for. Jim and Diamond have continued to release music through the 80s and early 90s. Other albums you find mentioned are Cherry Tree and Sound of Laughter. Jim has become a bit of a recluse and he hasn't made a public appearance since 1996. Oh, okay, rolling down. Then I find stuff. Okay. Oh. Dang, he has some makeup on too. Jim and Diamond rolling on down to the city. As seen in MMM, only the great-grandson of Elias Roottree could make disco this sweet. MMM. Nice. So he's the great-grandson to Elias. So he's on the same tier as Carl? Yes, Carl. And he is married. So he's on this tier. Oops. God, this one's still my favorite. Oh yeah, let's try searching up just Diamond LaRue. Oh wait. Okay, it's fine. Okay. Diamonds, Dazzlers. I don't think. Oh, they do have their individual article. Name of the official fan club for Jim and Diamond. You find a forum post called "Cool Things You Got in the Mail" on a random forum about video games. One reply mentions that Jim and Diamond still sends out a Christmas card every year to Diamond's Dazzlers. It's accompanied by some pictures as well as some history about the fan club. Apparently, even though it is no longer available to join, Jim and Diamond still honor it themselves personally. There is a fierce debate in the subsequent post about whether that's cool or pathetic. Nah! Amongst the pictures of Christmas cards from over the years, only one is relevant. The card from 1996 included pictures of Jim and Diamond's young son, Wolf, as well as a note about his daughter's band, the Floozies. Ooh. Okay, the Floozies. Oh, we got. Oh, wait, come back. Wait, come back. Oh. That's Wolf. All-female punk band operated out of New York City. They were mentioned in passing in the online review earlier. Opening act for the band, reviewer actually came to see. The reviewer writes that she normally doesn't review the opening act, but this one was unusual. And not because of the music, which is described as loud, fast, and repetitive, but not in a good way. The trio was extremely cagey about their identities. The reviewer asked the venue who they were, and she was told that they were rumored to be the children of other famous musicians and didn't want that to be why they became popular. Yeah, the Blues. The reviewer also mentioned that for an underground and unknown band with absolutely no following, their equipment was all extremely expensive. And not only were they selling CDs, but they only cost $1. They probably were losing a fortune. The reviewer said that although she bought a copy, she would be unlikely to ever listen to any of it again, except maybe Beef Baby, the 7th track. There is no picture of the Floozies performing live, but the cover of the CD they were selling, Conquistador, has been added to. Oh wow. Conquistador. The Floozies, guitar, vocals, can't. She's Candy Root Tree. Oh, no wonder she hates it. Wait, hold on. I'm gonna turn off my AC. They named their kid Candy and Wolf. Bass, Nikki, drums, Nina, Candy. Okay, so there's quite a few with 2 kids. Okay, so it's either this, or this. Wait. Yeah. We're starting to get clues. Look at the parents, it was a time. True. Look at the parents. It sure was. You know, it's probably because his name was Jim. He was just like, fuck, my name is so boring. My wife, though, she has a name like Diamond. That's so cool. Oh, okay. Yeah, Diamond LaRue. Wait, there's stuff added to like here. I need to read these. Top 20 hit for a few weeks. According to their the liner notes is there satires how a part of society was content to remain indifferent to economic inflation and civil unrest in the Middle East, unless pop culture tricked them into caring. Somewhat ironically, listeners didn't seem to pay attention to the lyrics enough to trick them into caring. Instead, most of its play came from roller discos. get much play anymore, even in the stages that play oldies. Maybe that's why you never heard of it before till now. This image is from the auction for a sealed copy. It has a sticker on it that says that. Oh yeah. It is credited to Peter Janowicz from MMM. Music lyrics by a vocal. Okay, it's notable retreats list. The lyrics of the song contain no clues, but they did write the whole lyrics. Let's see. We were rolling down to the city. Saturday night, and you're quite a sight. The world might be burning, but I'm feeling right. Making ends meet to pay rent and eat. We can't afford gas, so we skate in the street. The guys all rush to say that I'm pretty. Ladies blush and find me so witty. They're out of luck tonight, what a pity. We're rolling on down to the city. On wheels we glide, with you by my side. Inflation is rising, but so is our pride. Pick on our feet, make love not hate. They fight overseas, but we'd rather skate. The guys all rush to say that I'm pretty, and ladies blush, find me so witty. They're out of luck tonight, what a pity. For rolling down the street. Politicians at large are all hopeless. The bankers in charge are all clowns. But parties sell better than protests. So sign up while we boogie down. Wow, amazing. Peter Janowicz. Oh, we could. Seriously, if you find a mention on a fan website about a band unrelated to the Richies, he used to work for Modern Music Monthly before the magazine went under. Ooh, new periodical added. Modern Music. Oh, so okay. Wait, okay. So that means if we go to where was it? No. The candy, the did I highlight it? Yes. Oh. Okay. So if we search this, does this get Wait, where'd it go? Okay. I guess that's... Oh, I guess it's a site. It's from a book called... I guess we don't get this. Ah, well. Okay. Where were we? Oh, yes. From much more higher publications to... Okay. So now we could look at this. Keyword gym? Wait, candy? No. Unfortunately, we cannot find... Oh wait, Peter! No, okay. But we do have this for future. Wait. Oh. So both. Okay, wait. Okay. I know. Oh. I was just looking up the wrong place. It's not a periodical. It's a fucking book. Public library. I'm learning, guys. I'm learning. Published in 1985, hardcover, history, advertising, nonfiction. This part is part of the book series about all things candy in the modern world. It starts at 1925 and continues onward to chronicle the rise of mass production and global distribution. The book ends with a look into the future of candy as envisioned by experts in 1985. With the addition of hindsight, you can clearly see they got pretty much everything wrong. It includes some print advertisement. You find a newspaper ad for 5 pieces from the 1930s. Yeah, library use. She's officially a Call of Cthulhu character now. Hell yeah. That's right. Okay, wait, where is it? Aha. It's a miracle! A modern candy for a modern society. Root Tree's 4-piece candies contain 5 different maple-infused flavors. The Root Trees are a proud family business, and our flavors are inspired by our children. G is for grape. E is for elderberry. C is for cinnamon extract. M for melon. And introducing M for miracle berry. Miracle berry is a burst of beautiful blossoming blended berries. Try it today. Okay, so these are the names of the children. So G, E, C, E, and M. Which is crazy because there is no G. See, there's Carl, Clancy, Edward, Edward Clancy. Oh, Clancy Edward for cinnamon extract. Wait. I could do this. I could do stuff like this. Okay. And then Miracle Jr. and Miracle Third. They weren't very creative now, were they? Wait, okay, and then there's E. Where's the fucking G though? E, okay, because 5, right? M is for melon and M for miracle berry. So, Root Tree. Oh, woman. Oh, there we go. Oh, Root Tree. Oh, Gwendolyn. Grape. Okay, Margolite or... Okay, I'm gonna assume Margolite is... Was it maple? Melon. Melon. Look, I'm good. Wait, okay. And then and then Miracle, of course. Highlight. Miracle boy. Boy. Yeah, these are boys. Special berry shape. Interesting. Okay, there we go. Ah, ha. It is interesting though that we don't have a Williams for Wild Bill. Interesting. Just here to say we all lost the game. Hope the stream goes well and you have a great night. Stay hydrated. Okay. You know what? That's a fair play because we're living in the 1998. Oh my god. You just dug out a fucking ancient artifact of a meme. Congratulations, everyone. Holy. Not the core memory. Not the drive-by. You lost the game. Oh my god, all the flavors are different. It's been updated. Yeah, what even is an elderberry anyway? Oh, that's crazy. Mods revert this viewer to childhood and bully them. That's crazy. What is this? The notorious Montjoys. Oh, what the? Bubbles. Pip. Royston. Niels. And Bunyan. Rodney Bunyan. Wow. Amazing. We could look at all of these. Mystery comics, 15 cents. Tale of suspense. Wait. Oh. Okay, we can't click on any of these. Right, girl. I love that. What are these? Oh. Oh. Oh, is that... Wait. Family Doku? Alphabet Davis, Secret Searcher, Alphabet Davis... Alphabet Davis and the race names of the Genesis, Alphabet Davis ends and beginnings, a young alphabet adventure, Alphabet Davis reverses. Amazing. Wait, password? What's the password? Art. Oh my god. The fruit trees are dead. Amazing. You know, he kind of looks like he's doing the Salt Bay pose, but he's actually, because like his hand is covered, but he's actually just holding on to his headphones. Anyway, wait. Listening to his parents' latest music, no wonder he looks so sad and unimpressed. Oh my god, you're right. Candy skulls. Conquistador. This is... Ah! Oh, hints? Notebook. Okay, okay. You know, this reminds me of Blueprints. Crazy. Crab's Life by the Roots. Oh yeah, I wanted to read these things. Magazine for and about corporate leaders and has ongoing coverage. Chosen not for his work at Root Tree Company, but rather a clothing company. Before they married, Brenda's wife was a fashion consultant. When Raina was born, Brenda retired to become a stay-at-home mother, looking for a creative outlet. She spent any free time she had at the sewing machine. Raina's new clothes were a hit with other parents, including Carl's cousin, Jim Root Tree, a notable singer who had a young daughter around the same age as Word spread. Oh, there we go. They're cousins. And two Brenda's patterns were being copied by other brands. Seeing the demand, Carl and his second cousin, Ernie Jr., who had just become president of Root Tree at the time. Oh, okay, okay. Cousin with Carl and Jim, president at 1982. Spearheaded Root. Other blood relatives who have the company's finances refuse to fund anything other than candy, so Carl personally spent his entire inheritance to bankroll the clothing company. When the profits began to appear, however, the rest of the family changed their tune. They repaid his investment, and now Root Dot exists under the umbrella of the candy company, and they all benefit. Per tradition, or perhaps superstition, new clothes always debut the way the first ones did. Raina became the catalog's cover model. As she grew, the product line expanded to older kids as well. Her younger sisters were then recruited to show off the baby clothes. Carl was voted Watchman of the Prime for his personal gamble and ensuing payoff. Blood relative. Okay, so he was cousins with this guy. And as well as Ernie Jr. So that means these are all cousins. Wait, and there's a star? Yeah, because I just realized there's stars, so this must be the gym. What? Was he not Jim? Hold on. Was his name not Jim? Oh, James. I got his name wrong. Wait. It was James, right? Oh wait, no, Jim. It is a different Jim. Oh. James hated their names. Wait. Oh yeah. Oh wait. Oh. Oh yeah. Oh okay. Jim hated James. So he's James, but he changed his name to Jim because he hates James. Okay. Musician? Yeah, musician. There we go. And that Diamond LaRue. There we go. Nice. There's more pictures. And then one of these is Ernie Jr. So there must be a Ernie non-junior. Excuse me. Okay, Jim Roottree, Lauren Roottree, Miracle Jr., and Gwen Roottree. You know, I have a feeling this would be Miracle Jr. Or this. Like, it's around here, you know? But yes, we will look up Lauren Roottree. Author Lauren Roottree, a distant relative of the Roottree sisters, is known for her book A Life Between Wars. According to a website about famous authors, in the early 1960s, Lauren released a few romance novels under her married name, Lauren Rafferty, to little fanfare. When published, Lauren Rafferty is same as Lauren Roottree. When her publisher learned she had been keeping diaries about her famous family, they insisted she would release them under her original name, Lauren Roottree, to take advantage of her family's notoriety. The section of diaries entries released in 1965 as A Life Between Wars spans from the untalented death of her husband in World War II to coping with the post-war world as a young widow and mother, as well as her perspectives on changing times and socialites all the way through the entry into Vietnam. While the content is not considered particularly relevant to modern audiences, it has new life as an exercise in high school English class to show an evolution in writing style and to look into life in previous generations. After the success of her diary, her publisher re-released her romance novels under the name Laura Roottree. This included Romance in Court, which gained popularity. She followed the release up by writing 2 new sequels, creating what fans refer to as the Court Jester series. You find no recent details about Lauren, though she is listed as retired. Can she be retired? Wait. 1960s. Probably here, then, I guess? Wait, okay. Let's look at A Life Between Wars. Aha! It seems you hit the jackpot here. This book occasionally taught in schools. You even find a hardcover edition for students that has a full page, high-quality pictures in it. Oh my god, it's printing so much. A summary of the contents of the book, photos, as well as some particularly relevant entries from the diary have been added to your evidence. Jackpot! Cha-ching! Oh, wow. Okay. How can you be retired if you never stop being tired in the first place? Wow. So true. Whoa. Some label. This is the 5 pieces. Caption. This picture was famous. This picture was famous in our house. Pop even had it framed. That's him on the left. Okay, so this is Pop's. I don't know why this kid okay, sorry. It's just his proportions are so he must have Vesper airsoft gun for Christmas. Yes, small. Is that part of the family? It was taken 1935 to celebrate the move to the new warehouse that Eli Jr. designed. Angie and I both wanted to be in the photo since Miracle was in it, and the three of us were all about the same age. We were told only the 5 pieces, which really didn't go over well, to say the least. Eventually, I supposed to stop the tantrums. They posed us in front of the camera with Mr. Morden, who was there with Aunt Gwendolyn. I found out years later that they never even took a second photo. Oh. So this is Miracle. This is Miracle. Excerpts of the diary from Schoolbound Publishing. Lauren Rucci captures the evolution in perspective from adolescence to adulthood. Below are the notes and observations he made while skimming through Lawrence Rucci's diary pages of life between board. The book was published in 1965 and consists of diary entries that stretch from 1940s to 1965, the most important event. And that much of the diary and Laura's the loss of her husband, Jacob died in the final months of World War II while Lauren was pregnant. This left her to raise her son Clark alone. Lauren never remarried and only had one child. Wait, that's tragedy. While she was pregnant, oh my god. By skimming the pages of diary, you glean the following information. She was the granddaughter of Elias on her father's side. Her mother's family was called the Cosels, but she hardly ever mentions them. Her father, who she always refers to as Pop, was the head lawyer for the Rotary Company and had helped write a legal document called the Clancet Trust. It's clear from the text that the Rotaries have internal shorthand names for different generations of the family. Laura used them often. 5 pieces, the first generation of children by Gwyneth and Lies. Lauren's father was in this generation. Next generation, Lauren's generation. The Free Spirits, the generation after Lauren's, including her son. Okay, and she has Clark, and she's married to Jacob. Oh wait, there's more complaints from Laura. Oh shit. Okay, I need to oh my god. Okay. From Laura, written in 1958. This entry seems to focus specifically on one of Lauren's family members, Gwen, who was on the notable virtues. It seems everyone's been has something to complain about. Gwen, as an only child, complained of loneliness. I told her that being expected to watch after 3 younger brothers didn't feel like a blessing, but it fell on deaf ears. During the summer where I went to stay with her and Aunt Margot, I hoped she would be the sister I never had, and that I'd do the same for her. I even tried to dye my hair blonde to fit in with the 2 of them. What a mess! But she just complained. To her, I was the lucky cousin. Now she's off living the glamorous life while I'm stuck here with Clark. I must admit, seeing her everywhere contributes to my unhappiness. Her visage stares at me even now from my coffee table. She gets to be the starlet and tells tales of how she gallivants around the world, kissing the likes of Harrison Lane and Wild Bill Williams. She's the first Rotary woman to be anything other than a housewife, and I am jealous. If I were not a single mother, could I make my own way in this world? But off topic, a girl with all the luck in the world was jealous of me, and now, though I have been undoubtedly burdened by the terrible tragedy, I am also lucky to be born into a family that can support me for eternity. I can raise a child without worry, unlike countless other widows. If any of them were to hear me complaining, they would rightfully scoff just like I do at Gwen. True? Okay, wait. Gwen, okay, so Gwen's mom seems to be, where is it? Aunt Margot. I'm just gonna assume for now. Margolite Roottree. And then... so... it's either this or this. This or this. These could both be calling them Aunt Margot. So... and then Pops. Wait, but if it's oldest to youngest, this would be Miracle Jr., right? I mean, Miracle. So, most likely... Oh yeah, 3 brothers to take care of. So, this should be... What was her name? Lauren. Retreat. Okay, we can't do retired. So, we'll do author. Woohoo! 6 out of 50 blood relatives. Let's go! LaRue, Diamond LaRue, Sheridan, Thomas Sheridan. Nice. Booyah! Oh, alright.
You're on a roll. I'll try to keep that momentum going. Carl's office was a mess, thanks to some burst pipes. But I unearthed a photo from a 1970s military reunion. I also found some important-looking papers. You've traced 9 blood relatives so far. I'll have more to share after you find 9 more.
Let's go. Let's look at these newfound... Wait. Maybe... should I keep reading this? No, let's look at some newfound evidence. Let's look at... Vote for Stephen Jones for City Council. Better for Butler County. Okay, Stephen Jones. Buried that Carl left in... It had handwritten... Okay. Flyer about candidate. On the back is an excerpt from newspaper article from... Stephanie may have grown up in an unconventional family, to say the least. Oh, sorry. But in her words, it was still full of love. And now, 22 years later, with a baby of her own due around Christmas, her message for voters is simply, love is our future. Handwritten note. Carl, I know we don't see eye to eye when it comes to the candy company, but if you could talk to your girls about putting out a statement supporting Stephanie, she could use the publicity your daughters bring. Don't let our conflict spread to the next generation. CM. CM. Caroline Morden? Caroline Morden? Who is that? Whomst? Oh my god. From your employer, here's a bonus. When I pulled the water damage picture of the free spirits out from the frame, this fell out too. On the back of the photo is, couldn't make the reunion. Wishing you well from Paris. Gwen and the boys. Oh my god, one of them is Wild Bill. Wild Bill. She looks awfully different. She looks awfully different. Wait, that's her, right? It must be. Wait, what's this floating thing? Is that a glitch? What's this? I think that might be a glitch. Tucked inside an envelope with a letter beneath a candle in the corner of his office. To Carl and Brenda, I'm sorry that you were unable to attend the funeral. It's a tradition to have it as soon as possible, and Ernie, more than anyone else on Earth, knew how busy your job can be. I've enclosed a Shiva candle identical to ours if you like to pay your respects, though it's not expected for those outside of the faith to do so. Ernie was a man full of love, not only for his family but for his family's legacy. He had immense amount of pride for the work that you three did together, as well as how Carl has carried on for him after taking over. For myself, it is impossible to express my gratitude enough for rescuing us from the panic and burden of endless bills. Though we caught it too late for him to get on the donor list, the company took care of us beyond our wildest expectations. It went unsaid at the time, but Ernie and I knew it had to have been Carl that convinced the trust, and that it was no coincidence that it happened shortly after your visit, Brenda. But to the end, Ernie and I had to stay strong, especially for Nicole's sake. We could never have done that without the two of you fighting for us. Much love, Debbie. Okay, Ernie married Debbie, and had a kid called Nicole. Okay. Ernie's wife, Debbie, and daughter, Nicole. I think that is a glitch. Okay. Wait, why is there... What? Ah. Oh my god, there's so many faces. Holy shit, there's so many faces. There's a pregnant lady. From your employer, every 20 years or so, the Ritchies would hold a big reunion and recreate an old family photo. This is the one from the 70s, and Carl's the teenager in the middle. Carl's like teenager. I think that she's a child. I guess it's this one. This is Carl. Okay. Sorry about the water damage. The pipe burst in Carl's office. On the back of the photo, in childish print writing, it says November. There are also a large number of cursive signatures. They include Bonnie, Mr. President, Guy Hudson, Ernie Jr., Caroline, Gwyneth M., Gwendolyn, Miracle Jr., Jim Roottree, Clark, Carl, and Eli M. Okay. So November is her. She is November. Holy moly. Oh, it's a... something, but this is the next generation. Oh, this is the next generation. An attempt to recapture the spirit of the five-piece photo with our generation. For old time's sake, we gathered on the warehouse floor. I wanted Eli to stand all the way on the left, since to me he looked a lot like Pop did in the old one, but I was outvoted by my brothers. They insisted the four of us stand together, and so we clumped up in the middle and let everyone filter in behind and in front of us. The only one too good to make an appearance was Gwen. Okay, so these are the... This is Laura and the three bros, and then everyone else. Grandma insisted we include Sam, even if we didn't want to. None of us understood why, including Sam. I also didn't think it was fair. I think it fair Miracle made it in, since he's technically a five-piece. I guess my inner child still holds a grudge even after all these years. Okay, so yeah, this is Miracle with the. I guess this is Sam. No, Sam is the next generation. Who's Sam? There's a reason I had to take a break after completing this game, but before starting the next Roottree game. Yeah. There's a lot. I need more. I need some water. Short break. I have this chocolate called Bitte Fuyu no Kuchitoke, and it's like I brought this like pack of, it's like a Japanese chocolate biscuit thing snack, and I brought it to work because I wanted to snack on it at work, but I completely forgot I brought it, and I brought it back home with me, so I was like, oh fuck it, I'll just eat it at home. So I have to eat it you have to at least eat one just to see how it tastes like. Before I forget again. Yeah, Japanese chocolate biscuit snack thing. It's amazing. Ah. Mmm. Oh. We're good. Mmm. Okay. The biscuit is like an almond biscuit, and then inside is like this mousse-like cream, and then it's encased in like this milk chocolate. Pretty damn good. Mm. Yum 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 yum. Okay, I started reading this while eating. Mary, thank you so much for the snack tax. I wish it was to focus on Mother's Day. Her grandfather Elias announced he would be stepping down as president from the Root Tree Candy Company, and the meeting to determine his successor. Basically, it got heated. Everyone didn't want to take over because with architects, preachers, and lawyers, nobody's got time for that. Time for candy. So she's like, I wish I was the fly on the wall. With the 5 faces, refuses to step up. It came down to us next gens. Pop argued at length that the company should stay with our branch of the family since we still have the Root Tree name. I'm not even sure Clancy would have wanted it, but he's the one who was volunteered. Instead, it ended up going to Zach. Even though his surname doesn't match the candy, he's the firstborn son of the firstborn 5-piece. I'm not sure how that's relevant to running a company, but Granddad had always had a very particular views when it came to his bloodline. I asked Clancy if it ever came up that a woman could take over. After all, Angie's older than Zach, and I'm the next oldest of us all. But he just laughed. I'll never forget the cuss words Pop used when he told Ma it wouldn't go to us. Mother, ever the quick-witted, at least with catty remarks, countered back, maybe they wanted to give it to the only member of the family who looks like he samples the product. Oh shit, damn. Okay, Ma. Those are some words. Okay, so oldest and oldest, and I'm guessing this is a female. Oh yeah, Gwendolyn. Gwendolyn Root Tree for grape. And then this will be Zach, cause she married a Wilson. There sure are a lot of Wilsons. Okay. And then, hold up. Pop had a son named Clancy. Clancy Jr. Clancy Edward. Oh, wait. Yeah, E for elderberry. Okay, E for elderberry. So this is the E. Edward. But he didn't have the root. Okay. But this would be the Clancy Edward, and then Clancy Jr. That would make sense. And then this is Margolite, and then this would be Miracle. Yes. Oh, it could be either of these. But if we go by, if they're going by oldest to youngest, no, they're not. Pap. That's Pap. Okay. This guy. So yeah, this other guy is also a guy, and he marries, but he doesn't have the root tree name. Or I guess he had a I guess he could have had a daughter, and the daughter married, so she doesn't have the root tree name. Or something. I mean, she has a root tree name. Hello? I mean, they're both blonde, so I'm guessing this one. As far as I know, she's a housewife. We'll keep that there for now. And then Gwendolyn, and then this would be... Oh, so Gwendolyn would be... Oh, Gwendolyn's beautiful. And this is... this guy. Who is... root tree... Elias C. Edward... Elias Jr. Either Elias Jr. or Ed. Wait, I think I've seen a thing about that one. That guy, though. But we'll keep going. And just Sam from Laura Ritchie's diary. His wife announced that Sam, an obscure relative, was to be included in family gatherings. Gwyneth had been pushing to include Sam for quite some time, Lauren writes. Oh. Why Sam? I have many distant relatives I've never met. After all, Granny had sisters and Granddad had brothers or two. But I was told, trim their branches from the family tree, so why is Sam special? Nothing adds up. And I'm not the only one to realize. Angie summoned all the next gens to a secret meeting in Zach's office. Gwen's in Paris, but the rest of us, including Miracle's boy, spent ages trying to unravel the mystery. I didn't recognize Sam at the Uncle Junior's wedding to Patsy last year at the reception. When I asked who Sam was, Pop shushed me and said it was complicated. Clancy swore he saw Sam working alongside the farmhands, AC and John, when he used to drive past the old Anderson farm on his way to work. Okay. Upon hearing that, Zach checked the records and managed to confirm all three are on the books. Eli, Miracle's youngest, not my brother. Okay. Even chimed in. Apparently, when he was riding his mini bike alongside the farm a few weeks ago, Sam gave him some old tools and taught him how to make the bike's engine faster. None of us think that proper for a multitude of reasons. Wait, Sam gave him some old tools and taught him how to make the bike's engine go faster. Okay, but Eli certainly seemed thrilled. At the end of the day, nothing explains why an outsider has cozied into family affairs, especially one who works on the farm of all places. Whatever happened to blood is thicker than syrup? Why is Granddad making an exception now? 'Cause he is a bastard child, I could swear. It's probably here. Sam. So he has a son, Eli. Eli's around here. Oh, youngest. So this would be Eli. There sure are a few Elis. Okay, we'll see that for later. One of the final entries called Clark from Lauren Ritchie's. Okay, Clark's getting married, and in my opinion, far too young. He's barely 18 for God's sake, and Danielle isn't much older. Oh, Danielle. But openly confronting them would make me a hypocrite. After all, Jacob and I got married at 16. Okay, yeah. Shush. You're in no place to say anything. Clark, like the rest of this generation, is a fierce spirit. What else do you call a group of kids growing up with more money than any one person can spend? They all aspire to be musicians and artists and dancers and all sorts of nonsense. The only one who had any discipline is Carl, but that's because Pop forced Clancy to send him to the academy. Wait. Pop forced Clancy. Clark? Maybe I'm just getting old, but our generation was never so bad. My brothers all seemed to pursue paths of knowledge, and the most rebellious thing any of us ever did was bring home someone who would be illegal to marry if we ever lived anywhere south of the Pennsylvania. Okay. Pop seemed to have gotten over it because Edward is set to take over his department once he retires. And as for me, my first published book, Swashbuckler of My Heart, is based on the power stories I used to invent with Jacob when we were walking in the woods after school. I think he'll be proud that Clark and I are marrying on his name. Or carrying on his name. If my cousins are doing well, Zach's not a bad president after all, and his sister seems to be doing a good job raising her twins. Gwen is Gwen, but at least she came out of the divorce with her head held high. She even told us she might come home next year so we can meet her kids. But the free spirits, in any other family, they'd all end up on the streets, even Clark. Okay, it's like the generation always mumbling on about like the next generation. Okay, so what we can tell is that Clancy. Wait. Danielle? Wait. Hold on. I just put the two and two together. Wait. Wait. Okay. Clark. Who's Clark? Wait. Wait, hold on. Oh, probably this. And then Jacob. Jeez. Wait, no, he's a free generation. Wait, right? Hold on. Where did it say? Was it listed here? Oh yeah. The next generation, Lauren's generation, the free spirits. Clark. So Clark is her son? Okay, yeah. It'll be her son. Okay, so this is Clark. Rafferty? So, oh, Jacob Rafferty. Clark Rafferty. There we go. Oh. Okay, and this was Danielle Ranks, which he probably divorced here, and then he married another one, and he divorced here, had a kid, and then he... There we go. Oh, there. Okay. So, what of the... This looks like the Clancy. But never assume. So these are the brothers. This definitely seems like the youngest, though. And then this is Sam. Because this is a Miracle and his son Eli. Miracle is sure is styling. Yeah, families get complicated. Oof. We didn't even look up Miracle Jr. Oh my god. We didn't even look up Miracle Jr. yet. We still have hints. Wait, did it say Miracle Jr. or just Miracle Root Tree? Oops. Oh, Miracle Jr. Miracle Jr. is the famous one. Okay. It's a televangelist who is part of the Miracle Network. He used to have a show that aired on local access across many stations in the northeastern United States. According to a website called the Clerky Watch, he was exposed and subsequently charged with conspiracy to defraud the public in 1979 when he claimed to heal someone in a wheelchair. A news exposed revealed it was his wife Edith's sister in disguise. Oh my god. The author also mentions that Edith had a bit of a checkered past herself, but doesn't clarify. Since he lost his television show and instead goes on tour across the southern United States where he is not as well known before the scandal. Oh my god. Kuiper boasts but has a following witness and testimony to the miracles Richie. Miracle Richie arrived so late in his mother's life that the doctors swore he wouldn't survive his first year. His mother and father, Elias and Gwyneth, named him Miracle because they thought him impossible. He was younger than his brothers and sisters by over 14 years. With the birth that late, the final child of his generation was nearly torn apart by countless health problems, but still, with the power of God on his side, he persevered. He charged forward with these complications and even regained his sight to spread the healing word of the Almighty. 23 years later, Miracle Richard Jr. arrived and became the famous family's second vessel for the higher power. Okay, we know who the do you guys remember in the Dynasty, the preacher? we know who the preacher is. There we go. At 18, he unburdened himself with the virtue name and took his father's testimony to a whole new level. Via the power of television, Miracle Jr. spread the gospel across the entirety of New England. He has since left the life of glamour and glitz behind to reach those places that need it most. The power of the Lord coming to a town near you. A blurb. Oh, we got a flyer. Oh my god, we got Miracle Jr. Oh, look at these vape. No, what's it called? It's not Vapecore, right? Vaporwave. That's what it was. Vaporwave. Vaporwave font. Witness the power of the Lord in the Summer 96 3 Generations of Miracles tour, featuring testimony from world famous Miracle Jr. and a special appearance from the Miracle Root Tree in his 68th year on God's earth. Children now welcome. Celebrate with your pastor Miracle III and his wife Nicole. With Nicole. Okay. So this is Miracle Jr. And then he has a son, Miracle the Third, with his wife, Nicole. Oh shoot, which one is it? Miracle Third. This one's the Miracle. There we go. Wait, is pastor not? What else would it be? Should we say preacher? Public speaker? Televangelist? Is televangelist? No. Okay, so we'll just put. Oh. Woohoo! Oh, so housewife worked. Refer to Jacob. Thanks, Daniel. Booyah! I guess preacher. There we go. Oh yeah. What was her name? Edith. Edith Jacobson. There we go. Woohoo! Oh, yeah, I don't have the occupation for these ones, but once we get those... okay. She's probably a housewife, so these two, architect and lawyer, right? Because they did say Gwen was the first one in the Root Tree family to kind of have their own career. So I'm going to assuming makes an ass out of you and me, but for now, I'm just gonna put housewife for both the ladies up here because Gwen seems to have been the trailblazer in that regard, and she's an author in her own right too now, but she was a housewife during her journal entries, so I gotta take that into consideration. Okay. I said you and me, but been a minute since I heard that. We are in the 1998, so we gotta use these old sayings, you know. But I don't think I remember any other old sayings. To be quite frank. Like, I'm pretty sure Knee Slapper is way beyond, it's quite a bit older than 1980s. 1990s 8. What was the popular saying in 1998? Rad? Oh, Baby, thank you so much for the gold tags. Thank you. Anyways. Clergy Watch. Okay. That's so... Miracle... Third. Wait, is it... just the third? Miracle Third, yes. He's not popular enough. But Miracle has a son called Elias. And, well, this is the original Elias. We have quite a few Eliases. It's Elias Jr., Elias C, and Elias M. So, who knows? But we actually can choose... Wait, no. I think that one's... I think this one's... this guy. Yeah, like devs and writers doing some parallel to Satanic Panic, which I forgot that was still very much a thing. Oh my god. Is Clergy Watch like Overwatch? Yes. Final Devil, thank you so much for the gold tags. Thank you! Man. Wait. Okay. So I think we got all of these, technically. I mean, we still have Miracle Jr. listed, but I think we got the Miracle Jr. There's so much, there's so much here. Whew. Elias and Gwen's on their families was called Coselles. Oh, right. So the mother, wait, where's the mother? Coselles. Ah, Sarah Cosell. I don't think it's gonna show up though. Yeah, it doesn't show up. Okay, Sarah Cosell. Let's just go through the list of names and see if we get anything. which probably not because all the easy ones were listed, right? Yeah, all the easy ones were listed. So I don't think we'll be able to get any particular. Wait. Oh, you know what? We haven't looked up conquistadors. Wait, hold on. We could actually put. Whoa. Ruchi Wolf and Candy. She's also a musician. Oh, there we go. Conquistador? Let's go! We got these! Kosasari, Edith Jacobson. Booyah! What?
It's time for your headlines. Once an hour, every hour, on the 45. It's a bizarre development to an already tragic tale. In the wake of the accident that took his life, some of Carl Roottree's belongings have apparently gone missing. Most notably, a framed photo of the Roottree family from the mid-1970s that Carl had on his office wall. We interviewed a local psychologist about who would do such a thing and why. For that article, search online for WRTD News. Again, that's WRTD.
Investigative jazz radio station. Voice is a bit low now. Uh-oh. Speech is set to... Yeah, I put the speech up, but I could like lower everything else and increase like this. Hopefully that's okay. Talk about the plane crash. Okay. Picture taken from... Okay. During the video, it's revealed there wasn't a break-in. Instead, someone with a key to the office took the picture after discovering pipes burst due to the recent storm. This means it was likely someone close to the family, who was aware of the photo's history and wanted to save it. The psychologist, however, also goes on to posit that the culprit had an alternative agenda, specifically because nobody in the family has come forward to say they have it in their possession. A comment below the article says, "Don't believe their lies. This is just another instance of the Roottree curse being true thing. I bet you Carl was murdered and the picture had evidence on it." Wait, Roottree curse? Wrong? And there's a long rambling conspiracy theory with a very small, very red text on a black background that says that Roottree are cursed. Oh my god, I hate those creepypasta websites that have like small red text on black background. It's so hard to read. It makes my eyes so painful. It has been very recently updated with the following. Important update. With Carl and Brenda and their girls, that makes 5 new deaths. Not only that, but 3 of the 5 presidents of the Roottree company have died mysteriously. They say Guy's car was hit by a drunk driver in... Okay. Guys... Wait, I could just copy and paste the whole... What am I doing? Then Ernie Madison Jr. stepped down. Was he poisoned? Now this cannot be a coincidence. Okay, there we go. There's another entry that claims if you connect the dots in the pattern of the 5 pieces wrapper, it creates a Mayan ruby skull, a secret message meant to be subliminally scare people away. The post before that has a link to a site that calls about how Earth has 4 corners simultaneous 4-day time cubes. Wait, the author of the site seems to agree. What? Yeah, good old control V. An entry from a few months ago claims that the owner of the site received an email from Chris Raff 75 Prodigy US asking him to take down his site with fake proof that Ernie Madison Jr. actually had a heart condition and wasn't poisoned. The owner claims that although the proof looked quite credible, he knows that the proof was fake because he's an expert at creating fake fitness. The first entry is from 1996 and has a blurry picture of the Roottree Candy Company factory, seemingly taken by the website's author from behind a fence through some trees. It seems that Operation RT-29 is real. I witnessed a helicopter land on the February... Find more conspiracy websites. changing the candy recipe to include more and more chemicals, and that this was done in cooperation with bad actors from unknown government. They claim that due to a loophole in the calendar, it is possible to get away with nearly any crime on a leap day so long as it isn't discovered until the day is over. And that every 4 years on the leap year, the Ritchie Company hosts a meeting with foreign agents to conspire to poison our children. The proof is that Ritchie candies contain polyglycerol polynolea, an ingredient of the candy that wasn't there when it first released. They claim it is added in an attempt to addict people and eventually induce mind control. The website claims to sell pills that counteract this effect for children that have already eaten Ritchie candy in the past. You do a digital search for polyglycerol, and it seems to be an emulsifier in chocolate approved by FDA and widely used across many products. That's wow. Okay, wait. Who's Chris Raff? Can I find him? No, I cannot. That's hilarious. Wait. Man, that's so funny. Ernie Madison Jr. Wait, so this is Ernie? Ernest Madison Jr. Oh, there's so many Madisons. I don't think this is Madison Jr. Okay, wait. Because Ernie... Hold on. Oh, right! Her father's a lawyer! And then that means he's an architect. There we go. Okay, so he's Clancy Edward. And she's... Oh. Elderberry. Shit, which one is this? I'm gonna guess Elias Jr. Just for now. Oh, why did I enter into the 90s? Isn't it nostalgic? Do you miss their old CRT monitor with their obviously speaker and a tower? And you're obviously beanbag with a CRT TV where you keep your you know, N64 or play like GameCube. I don't know why there's a Build-A-Bear. And a Game Boy, exactly. Okay, we actually started getting quite a few. Oh wait, what's baby? You know what? I'm sure there's two. Give it. I was so tempted. Baby. Ooh. Booyah. We got the oh.
So, you may have heard the news. Some of Carl's things have gone missing. That includes the pictures and mail I brought you earlier. I promise I didn't steal it.
Uh-huh.
But I did borrow it.
Uh-huh.
I'll return it once we're done. Let me deal with my family in the meantime. Oh, I guess that means I've officially confessed. I'm a root tree.
Figures.
I assure you I have a reasonable explanation for the secrecy. I'm about to do something big the family doesn't approve of. If you could just wait a little bit longer, I'll tell you more. In person. I'll return after 15 more blood relatives.
She is getting awfully suspicious. And by her age... Is she Gwen? Okay, I'm just... There's like still half the street that I don't even know. What we need to do, need is that left, then we can go online for the full experience. Exactly. I still have CRT. I keep my NES. That's NES. Oh shit, nice. I no longer have a CRT, but I do have my old PlayStation PS1. The Japanese like PS1 exclusive, but I do not have it hooked up. Instead of returning, the person who hired you called you on the phone. They claimed they were Orochi. They also told you they'd give you more of an explanation the next time you returned. Interesting. Yeah, the AO. We could disconnect, and you guys could hear it. Does it dredge up those old memories? Did it bring up some old memories of getting disconnected from the phone? Yeah! Mom! Get off the phone! Yes! I got disconnected! Thanks for the ASMR. Old PTSD! I don't miss it either. All Images and Ideas by Thomas R. Overwood. Wait, I hope this is it. Seems to have a few different sites about mysterious deaths and curses. In addition to the Ruchi Curse website, you also find one about the truth behind Spirit Cola, which claims that Spirit really stands for Satan's Plague is returning in 2000s, and that in the year 2000s, anyone who has drank Spirit Cola will die. Another website is Stock Markets are the Devil's Numbers, which claims that if you multiply any stock's price by 66 and then also multiply the current year by that same stock's price, then add those two numbers together and divide the entire total by the stock price, and then we subtract the current year, you almost end up at 66. Oh my god. Oh. Well. If you do all the multiplication and then divide it all, you will end up with the... He is factually correct. He is, you know, technically, yes. But by all mathematical reasoning, yes, that is what would happen. The 90s sounds like a magical era. Yeah, that was like... I don't remember if this was like late 90s or like early 2000s when like people were saying that like Monster Soda is like Satan because it has like the 3 lines down the middle, and then I don't even remember the logic behind or like the reasoning behind it because there was no logic to it. So I'm like, I don't quite know what how that became into like the 666, but someone made the connection there somehow, somewhere, and said a Monster energy drink is the devil's juice. Didn't people back then think that the barcodes were the mark of a devil or something like that? Did they? Not that I'm aware of in terms of barcodes. Is it supposed to be the number of the beast? Something like that. Mark of the beast. Okay. It was magical time. For sure. But wow. Okay. Arnie had a child. Oh man. Probably the next thing to do is go for the next generation. And is this the one where if you line up all the things, you get the skull? Is it? I don't think so. Like, who are these people? Like, huh? Oh, maybe I should Google them. That might help. Won her campaign on election day about a month ago. You find no mention of the Ruchis in any articles. Also has very bare bones website for her campaign. It is simply a picture of her campaign mailer, and underneath it says, "Be sure to read the full article in the Butler County Times." Periodicals. Stephanie? Oh wait. Oh wait. No, I have to. Ah, fuck. It's good. There we go. There we go. A video game called The Ruchis Are Dead was once set in Butler County. It turns out that the creator never lived in or near local paper there that are likely articles from years ago. Wait. Oh my god. The fluke knees are bread. There's a video of a fictional family called Ruchis and about discovering the lineage after Ruchis sisters are killed in a plane crash. Because it's fictional, such as fake newspaper called the Butler County Times. The creator of the game does not know anyone who lives in Butler County, has never even been there. Instead, he just randomly picked somewhere on the map near a major metropolitan area that sounded reasonable and hoped not to somehow accidentally offend the people who actually live there. Amazing. Wait, okay, what was I reading? Wow, that's crazy. Okay. Oh. Stephanie Campus. Wait, elections. What? Maybe I need to type in Stephanie Jones. Oh, there we go. Oh, there. Oh, wow, there's more. Okay. I can't be lazy. I'm sorry. Stephanie Jones, a small report detailing the election results. From last month's election, Stephanie Blair won her election. You also find a full version of the newspaper clipping on the back of the campaign mailer. While most of it is unimportant, you do find the following. Born Stephanie Landon, until her marriage to local business owner Brian Jones, has lived in Butler County her whole life. Stephanie grew up in a home without a father. With my mother and her partner, I essentially had an entire female influence. Though she is a distant cousin of the Ruchis, her mother Caroline, a local artist who has appeared on the front page of the Butler Times in the past, has often come out opposed to the corporation's policies regarding the deforestation of indigenous trees to expand their maple farms. Unlike my mother, I'm not a fighter. I want to bring love to the... Okay. So Caroline Jones. Fuck. Oh, Caroline Land. Yeah. Okay. Did I spell it wrong? No. What? Maybe she threw away her name. Wait. Caroline Moore. Oh! That was the mom! Caroline Morton. There isn't much about Caroline as a person. This is mostly a listing of art in the Butler County. Get top billing. Accompanying the story, there is an image of Caroline standing beside a large metal sculpture of a mermaid. It is captioned, Caroline standing next to her sculpture, Atlantis Burden. This sculpture is one of the many works featured in her upcoming book, Self-Portrait Art and Beauty of Woman. Okay. We gotta look this up in the local library. Okay. Including, according to the quote further down, Atlantis is meant to be symbolized as society split by indecisions over whether women should be equals or something to protect. The picture on the front page has been added to your evidence. Okay. Self-portrait, art and beauty of woman. Wait, no, that's Cat Morton. Search. Woohoo! Mostly black and white pictures of Caroline's art. The centerpiece is a series of full-color stretching from 25 to 30. They certainly have not been added to your thank you. I needed to be YouTube safe. In the intro, Caroline talks about influences. She was one of the youngest in her generation, and in her late teens, she felt betrayed when her sister Gwendolyn and cousin Bonnie gave up on dreams to settle for boring men. She especially disliked her brother-in-law, Dr. Wilson, who she calls completely bogus. Okay. Their marriages led her to double down on her passion, art, and the environment. She even married a man who was opposite of Bori, which was an overcorrection. She comes out strongly against the Root Tree Company's effect on the local environment and rues how she was not able to convince her father, Zach. to make changes to the posse. Okay. She also explains that her marriage to Mark led to the most volatile moments in her life, all negative, and that the only good thing that he ever gave her was a daughter, leaving them all behind for good as pushed her to pursue her true love's art and beauty. Okay. Oh, that's wow! She's almost like a 70s hippie type. Standing next to her sculpture, Atlantis Bird. The sculpture is one of the many works featured in a Playbook self. This is a family-friendly stream. It might be this. But then she doesn't go. She was a full. Tempting. But it doesn't show any other splits, you know? Besides this. So I'm thinking this is. I'm just gonna put it in here for now. What the fuck was his name? Did I note it down? Fuck. Oops. Oh, there. Okay. Ah, Brian Jones. There we go. Politics. Artist. We'll just put this here. And then, C. I think it makes sense though. But then this is where it's like, oh, interesting. Because who's the Wait, Mark. Yeah, Mark Landon. And then, I think it. Ugh. Oh, god damn it. Okay, hold on. Let me copy paste this. Self-portrait. No. What was it? Caroline? Oh, Matt. Morden. There we go. Oh. Okay. Art and the beauty of woman. Did she get a wife? Oh my gosh, she might. So progressive, right? I'm like, and she said she had an all-female influence. And her partner, oh, she got a wife. Okay. Oh, what's their name? Unknown female. Unknown female. That one might be a little hard to find. Yeah, so progressive. She just made a heart. So this apparently would be Zach. But Zachariah? Oh, wait. She just named it Zach and Zachariah? Honestly, this part makes a lot of sense. Like, it goes hand in hand, right? So, because she divorced once and then got the new partner. So this has to be the father, and the father is also Zach. Yeah. And then in here it says, ended up going to Zach, even though his surname doesn't match Candy. He's the firstborn son of the firstborn. Aha. So this isn't this is not Wilson Zach. This one's an unknown female, probably. Oh, wait, that means, hold on. Angie. Angelica Morden. And this was James Morden. Wait, who's Gwendolyn Morden then? I guess her. Oh yeah, it would be her. The last Morden? Gwendolyn. Because this Angelica's a female and then took on the surname of her husband. So these wouldn't have been Morden. Aha. And apparently he looks like he eats a lot of candy. Allegedly, apparently. Which why would they do him so dirty? So he will be the president second. There we go. Woohoo! More than James, Landmark, Jonas Brian, booyah! Asmar, let's go! Nice. We got 22 out of I actually have no idea because it doesn't say the total. But I would say we got roughly half. But you know, the ones you get first are the easiest ones. Yeah, for sure. But damn. Okay, so Angie. Okay, and sister has twins. Angelica, and so Angelica has twins. But that means she is a housewife. Wait. Yes, okay. Wait, she should be in the photo too, right? Oh, hold on. Oh, is this Angelica then? Or her? Oh, actually, it could be either or. The family is highly progressive, apparently. The first 80% only takes 20% of the time. Yeah, exactly. Okay, I don't know what Elias Jr.'s kid is like. These are the three bros. This one it wasn't born yet, I think. So, cause it is Eli. Elias Jr. So it's either it's either C or M. It's either C or M. You know what? I'm just gonna put one, just one there, just so I remember that this is Eli. I wish I could put like a note on this board. And who the fuck is Williams? Wild Bill Williams. That definitely doesn't sound like a French name. And like, who are the boys? Who are these boys? I don't know. Film school. That's the clue. But I don't know who the fuck these are. Yeah. Wait, her boys? How many kids does she... Oh, it's her boys. Probably. You know what? We'll just put them there. Actually, who seems older? I think he seems older. Okay, we're just gonna keep it like this for now. That makes sense. She does look older. Free spirits. Whoops. Sorry. Is this the free spirits? Wait. Calls us free spirits. Yes. So she couldn't make it into the reunion. Oh! Hold on. We have another photo of him. This goober. Wait, does that mean this is the other? Oh, I think it might be. If we go by hairstyles and stuff. Appearance and like, she looks so unhappy. Wait, hold on. She looks downright fucking miserable. Oh my god. Okay, anyways. That sure is a lot of people. Maybe that's just her resting piece. She's like, God, these people are so weird. Why did I marry into them? Hydrate check, Mochi check. Mochi's not in here, but hydration check. Give Jumi a snack check? No. She's so choppy. Burst of blossoming, beautiful blossoming blended berries. Okay. Whew. Poor Jimmy. Wow, Jimmy, thank you so much for the gulp check. Thank you. Yeah, Jimmy's too okay. Wait, refer to Clark. I wonder if I could find. Okay. Was that how you spell it? Yes. Oh! He used to make music with Clark referred to. They mention it in the. Oh! There's one single called These Times. Someone with the username Die Hard Dazzler XXX Die Hard Dazzler XXX scanned the cover and noted that it cost him over 200 bucks at auction. Apparently this was Jim Ritchie and Diamond LaRue's first song together. He also mentions that it was performed with Jim's cousin, Diamond's sister, and that it was somewhat similar to Diamond and Jim and Diamond's later works. You can't find anything else about XX Die Hard Dazzler XX, the band or the single, so all that's left is to add the scan of your evidence after blazing fast 35-minute download. The track is also available. Mary, thank you so much for the gold tags. Thank you. Oh my god, a blazing fast 35-minute download. Oh. Look at that. Also from C and J and D. So C is Clark. You have a scan of the album as well, according to the collector of Jim. Okay. Oh, Clark Rafferty, Jim Ritchie. Backup vocals by the LaRue. On a sticker that says folk style songwriting catchy. MMX. Contains no clues. Life is life and love shall be. Me for you and you for me. Someday will come though that this tree will be the last of what was we. With passing years, all paths diverge. Rivers rambling, onward surge. One source behind old memories, but find their way to different seas. Someday these times will all be over. Dew dries on the morning clover. So take my hand beneath the tree and carve your name with me. These times are ours for free. We will tell ourselves these stories older, dwell on warm, ignore the colder, probably yearn for what could be, rose tinted by youth's memory. So act as though these times ain't fleeting. Still, love still flows. Our hearts heart beating. For now, ignore fate's destiny, two roads that crossed once at this tree. Someday these times will be all over. Dew dries on the morning clover. So take my. Oh my god. That is a very whatchamacallit, lovely lyrics. Okay, so this is her, and then he's the one with the mole here, so this is him. And then referred to Clark is this guy. Now I wonder if he got. Okay, so he's also a musician, I guess. Question mark, but we'll find out. Yeah. He's a free spirit, shall we say. Good storytelling voice. Thank you. Diamond LaRue, did we have anything about her sister? Ah. No, I think I googled these and we didn't find anything. Oh. The review seem middling even from fans. Some basic liner notes exist on Jim Ritchie fan page, and it states that the lyrics and guitar are good. Okay, so we did. There was actually, but I thought I googled these. You find a lot of results for foliage. Fair. So Jim hasn't made an appearance since 2 years ago. Whew. But nice, we got to see Clark Rafferty. Oh, we're actually filling it in pretty smoothly, I think. But it is 11 and 12, so I think I do need to go sleep soon. You want it? Wait, I want what? I filled it. Oh, I filled it up pretty well. Yep. Pretty smoothly. Anyways. Oh, I googled. Alright, sorry. I didn't go. I spider searched it. What was I saying? Oh my god. It's a spider search. What the fuck is Google? Wait, actually, I'm pretty sure Google was out by then, right? Wait, when did Google? What? Where? What? What? 1997. But officially 1998. So it was here. I asked Jeeves. I miss Jeeves. Oh. Yep. This was right when Google first released, and you could search things on the web with Google, but you know, we're still using the good old spider search instead. So this is how much we were able to fill up in one playthrough. So, but very, very fun. A lot of reading though, so my throat is quite strained. I'm still trying to figure out how to not strain my voice as much. I did a bit of vocal exercise and I was told to just use my stomach more while talking, but that takes a lot of effort to stream for like 3 hours like I do. You know? It's a lot. So I got tired. Yeah, more PayPal co-op probably. Like, if I'm at work talking, I'm just like, my throat's starting to hurt, guys. Chewie has massive stomach. Ask her for treaty. True. Yeah. TTS streams incoming. You know, maybe. Well, maybe I'll just do more drawing streams where I'm not talking as much, and then but like pad that in between gaming streams. Even if I want to play a game or something, maybe I'll just do like a drawing stream so I don't have to talk as much. Interesting to use your stomach to talk. Good luck with that talking. Thank you. It's like, well, it's more like supporting with the stomach, I guess. Yeah, I don't want to overstrain myself. So how I'm talking right now, it's a little bit more comfortable than how I talk when I'm normally gaming, which hurts right now to do. It's like, I don't know if you could tell the difference, because like when I was talking to Lamina at one point, like in the past, and I was telling her that I'm talking a little bit higher because this way it doesn't hurt my throat. She's like, oh, but that's how you normally talk. I can't hear the difference. And I was like, oh. Well then. Well then, it's fine. But to me, it sounds more lofty, floaty. I don't know if that's the problem. Yeah, it sounds a little bit more floaty, you know? So I feel like I won't be taken seriously, which is why at work I talk a little bit like deeper. Yeah, more like airy. Like a little bit more airy. So, but when I talk at work, I'm more like, hey guys, hey guys, so for the meeting, can we go over this and this and this? All right, thanks. And when I do streams, I talk more like that too, because it's a little bit more of a, it's just how I talk usually to other people. So this feels a little bit more of like a primed voice for talking to other people. Like talking to, like, you know, when they say, oh, a VTuber has their online, like on stream voice and like their actual voice. This is more like my like online voice or on stream voice. And then what I've been using in the past few streams is more the quote unquote actual voice. They're both my actual voice, but like this way of talking is a little less straining on my throat, which may sound backwards, but yeah, this one just strains my voice less than like my quote unquote actual voice that I actually talk with normally when I'm not thinking. So yeah, the work voice. Yeah, it depends. If I'm talking to like people who I want to please or like, you know, who I want to impress, I may talk a little bit more like this. Like for example, for an interview, or like if I'm trying to sell something to a person, right? Like a presentation, I may talk a little bit more like this. But when I want to get shit done, it's a little bit more like this. Like, okay, we really need to go and prioritize things. This, and this. This can't keep happening. You know, there's a little bit of like on and off switch, which happens at work too. It's like, so all of these voices are my actual voices, but I pick and choose when to use them. But for streaming, I may lean a bit more towards this voice, just to prevent vocal strain. Because I think, honestly, this is more my natural vocal range. Because this is also the tone I speak, or like the key I use when I speak Japanese. So it's what I grew up using. And then I lowered it to kind of feel like I'm gonna be treated a little bit more seriously. With Chumi? This voice? Like, oh, Chumi! Hello, baby! Yeah, that's the tone I used for Chumi. Chumi! Who's a little fatty? Yeah. So chat is Chumi. Yeah. Who's a little bundle of blubber? She's so cute. She's so cute. But she's so fat. A bundle of blubber. Yeah, but yeah, thanks everyone for hanging out with me as we unlock more and more of this family tree. We're not doing that bad of a job, I think, but it's gonna get a little bit more complex now that we've gone through all the easy hints. So we'll probably get like this in another stream maybe, and like this in another stream, and then so maybe 3 more streams roughly. Probably at like the pacing will probably slow down, so it might go like that. That's what I'm gonna assume. Yeah. And how do you like this compared to Oberlin? They're very similar. I like I will give a verdict after I finish. Yeah, I will give a verdict after I finish. Yeah, 2 to 3. 2 might be optimistic. If I do a longer stream, maybe we could do it in 2. But 3 would be more realistic. I think with like, as we take into consideration the slowdown from like the harder hints. Yeah. And then we'll probably have to like reference like 5 or so documents just for like some of these instead of like 1 or 2, which like these ones were just 1 or like 2 at most, and then we started going to like 2 to 3 to 3 to 4. These will probably go to like 4 to 5, and then maybe some even 6. We'll have to figure that out through like 6 different articles or some, or like pieces of hints. So it's gonna get a lot more complex, I'm assuming, which is fun. It's just fine. So I'm excited. But yeah, I should really go get some sleep now. Alright, koyasumi! Bye!